Hello friends, welcome to our channel Trading Journal. In this video, we will discuss an indicator. Most of you are already aware of that indicator, and it is such a powerful indicator which can give clear indication on the direction of the market. Let me tell you, the name of the indicator is Supertrend. Okay, how to use the Supertrend indicator? Supertrend indicator tells what is the current mood of the market. I have not changed any settings. These are the default settings. How to trade as an option buyer, how it gives an advantage. And no indicator is 100% correct. We know we would like to get at least 60% of advantage. Let me take you to scenarios. Okay, so how to trade a super trend? If you are already using some indicators, Bollinger Bands, EMIs, CPR pivot points, MACD, any indicator if you're already using, you must also know what super trend is. And there are many traps in the super trend and how to use it. Okay. And as an option buyer, what we would like to get, we don't want to stay in the market where it is in choppy state. We want to get good premium and raise in the premium. Correct. Let me take you to any day, any given day, how day starts. Let me take to 23rd. Okay, now see, here we are at 23rd, and we can see this red. When background is red and the bar is red, it indicates market is in bearish trend. Here we can see different time zones. I am starting with 5 minutes. Going forward, I'll explain you how to read different timelines and then multi time frame analysis to get a better trend. Okay, this is a plain scenario where when we open on 23rd January, it is in red. That means market is in bearish mode. And okay, let me take you to this candle. Okay, till here, this is how real-time market works, right? Here, anyone who just opened the market at this time, they'll see this red. So what trade we should take? Option buyers win not by staying for long time, and option buyers has many disadvantages, and one of them is going against the trend and not cutting the losses. For example, you take this scenario, a real-time scenario where you entered market. Here you came, okay, you saw the super trend is red, market is in bearish mode. Okay, I take a trade here. We take puts in the money, out of the money, slightly out of the money. We will discuss them in the coming videos, but we will take put. What happens after a few minutes? Price started climbing, and then it gave super trend green signal. Means the turn happened from bearishness to bullishness. Okay, now how people generally lose. I used to lose a lot in these scenarios. Okay, market is in bearish. I already bought a put and it is showing me super trend green. That means market sentiment is shifting. It is going towards buying zone. We know it, like I knew it, and this is what is happening. But my trade is in loss. I'm hesitating to cut the position. I never cut. So I leave it for expiry and then it goes to zero. And I saw thousands of zeros like that. Now it turns to green. What an option buyer should do, and how do we read super trend? Okay, we have two options here as an option buyer. One thing is we should not be staying in the put, or we should not be buying the put. That means we are not against the trend. Either you stay aside or you buy something that aligns with the market structure and market sentiment. Okay, now here we can either buy a call or we stay aside. We are not sure what is going to happen. You stay aside. Imagine we buy a put here. that will be brutally crushed. So we will discuss them in depth later. But here we can see the price started moving. We buy a call, and till how long you wait? Okay, it's up to us. Okay, I'll explain that in the coming videos. But one thumb rule: if you are trading an indicator, try to follow the indicator, whatever indicator you use, 100%. Now here it says, okay, I bought a call here, opening at 25 to 34. My stop loss, or when I exit this trade, is only when super trend flips. Otherwise, I hold it. That should be the real motto of an indicator based trading. Now let's see here where it goes. Okay, now you see here, after this candle is formed, it is 25,193. So it is, you can see here, we need to check the candle closing, not the candle beginning. Okay, after this close, then only we can see super trend is turning from green to red. Okay, closing price is 25,193 and opening price is around 25,281. It is almost like 100 points we lost here. We need to accept it. Yes, true, this happened. This trend could not sustain. This is how any indicator works. Any indicator gives signals, those may be or may not be 100%. This should be the part of the process. Okay, let's consider this trade as a failure. Okay, you follow the stop loss, it cannot be called as a failure, it is a system. Okay, you followed the system gave you a stop loss, we accept it. Now what you can do, okay, there are a couple of rules when you are following an indicator. What I believe, you take a trade, you stop loss it, again you take another trade in the same market direction. If that gives another stop loss, that's end of the day, you will not again touch this. Now let's see, we take a trade here after closing here for 25,193, we take a put. Now we know where is our stop loss. Okay, just think like this, we take trade at 25,193 and price is at 25,046 or 049. By this time we already gained 150 points. We lost 200 points, around 100 points, 90 points, we gained 150. I know I am an option buyer, we will not be in massive profits because we lost big, and in the profits also we may not gain big unless there is a big move. But here it's clear, we on the same day we take first trade failed. If we accept it as a failure and then give that stop loss, you put 10,000 as a premium and 5,000 is lost. That's how option trading works. It's we cannot compare 1% 2% stop losses. It's always should be based on any strategy or any indicator. Here my stop loss got hit. Here I can trade with same capital. This 10,000 may not become another 10,000. It may become only 6,000 or 7,000 even after this fall. Okay, we have two options here. Okay, so this is already too long. This is second trade and then we waited so much. It end of the day is closing. We have two options here. Either we hold it to the next day or we leave it. If your stop loss hits on first trade, next trade should not be for a massive profit. So the second trade must be something that covers your capital. Okay, here we lost 5,000 and here we gained 6,000, 1,000. So transaction charges 100 to 200 rupees. It's fine. Today is evenly balanced. We should come out of this trade. I did not see what is there in the later part of the chart, but this is how we need to think as an option buyer. For option buyer, survival is more important than strategy or staying more time. Yeah, we need to survive. So let's see, we survived here. Let me take this chart more. We are not in the trade. Let's see what is going to happen. Okay, it's falling, even more fall and then another. So we exited here. We could have stayed till here, but we never know when these big candles are coming. We should never trade on hope. We should always trade on a strategy. Here I'm good. Today is not a bad day for me. My losses are recovered with minor profits. I'm done. If we still stay here and then leave it for next day or the same trade, it might again come back to 160 levels. See, that's hardly 30 points, and all this time eats our premium. And if we had 6,000 profits earlier, it can become minus 1,000 or 2,000, or at least cost to cost. Now this is another stop loss. We give the stop loss here, then today we lost money. That's how we need to think. Yeah, there are so many traps and so many scenarios when to trade super trend, how to trade super trend, what settings we can try. I'll explain you in the coming videos. If you like the content, please share and subscribe. Thank you all.